Okay, hi guys. Today what I want to come and talk to you about is creating your perfect daily agenda. For those of you who are able to make it onto the live hangout, then you should pretty much have this pretty good, but I'm going to do this recording because some people still seem to think that they don't have enough time to really make money online or build their own business. And trust me when I say that's not true. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down for you how you can make your perfect daily agenda. Now, one of the things that you need to bear in mind is that first, your agenda, depending on your work schedule, how things are going for you, it's going to change from day to day. The first thing that you want to do is to make sure that you have some sort of framework, some sort of, a basic idea of what you want to get done every single day. So I'm going to use my daily agenda as an example, and I'm not going to say, I'm going to recommend you make your own because things that I do you might not want to do or you might not know how to do, but this should be a really good example of how you can get started with really making an agenda that works for you. So let's just use today as an example. I usually plan my day the night before, but I didn't last night because I knew I wanted to do this today. So what I do is I figure out what I have going on and what I need to work around. Today's pretty open except for me going to do some grocery shopping and stuff like that, working out or what have you. So one of the things that I do every single day is personal development, okay? I make sure that I get my personal development in. And there are different ways to do this. You can do an audio, you can do reading a book. Now, one of the things that I always do is I have 30 minutes of personal development, okay? And I've found that if you put a timestamp on what it is that you are doing, it makes it so much easier because you're able to keep track of how much time you're able to limit yourself so you don't go over, okay? Personal development, and this is reading, okay? The next thing that I do is, depending on what is going on in my day, I will probably listen to 10 minutes to an hour to, so that's 60 minutes of audio, okay? And that, again, that's personal development. The next thing that you want to make sure you do every day is to watch a training in the back office. Now, the reason why it's good to plan the day ahead is because you can go in your back office and see how long the training is going to last. So today, the training that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be watching the $1 Million Day over again. And I think that's like an hour and a half training. So I'm going to say 1 hour and a half, okay? The next thing that I'm going to put 10 minutes here because I know that that $1 Million Day training is going to take a while. So you see, writing it out every night really helps because it allows you to see how much time you have to play with. Now, another thing that you want to be doing right now in your business is making sure that you message at least anywhere from 100 to 300 people every single day on Facebook following that strategy. Now, if you, and this is where the time problem comes in. This is where I get questions. People say, well, I have an 8-hour shift. I don't have time to message 100 to 300 people every day. And I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show you how you can fit that 100 to 300 people in every day. I'm going to skip that for right now. The next thing that I do every day is, let's see, watch the training. I do additional training, that I might have come across, either a product I bought or what have you. Additional training, and let's just put 1 hour. The next thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is you want to do a video. And videos are only going to take you 15 to 30 minutes. I mean, honestly, let's just stick to 15 minutes. Today it took me 5 minutes, but if you want to adding like uploading the video to YouTube and all that other stuff, then it is going to be around 15 minutes, and if it's a long video, probably 30 minutes. And then one of the things that you want to do is you want to make sure that you network, okay? You want to network. And actually somewhere up here I should probably put in, setting up your Instagram software, which is going to take you 5 minutes, 10 minutes, okay? You want to make sure you set up your Instagram software if you're running that every single day. But one of the other things that I'm doing also is networking. And networking, I would say you should probably spend maybe 1 hour to 2 hours every single day. So I'm going to put 2 hours networking, because that's what you are. You're an internet marketer, you're a network marketer first, and so you need to make sure that you're still networking with people. Okay, now let's address the fact that most people are telling me they don't have time to do this stuff. So for me, on a typical day, on a day when I'm really, really going hard, I work maybe 8 hours on my business because I have a lot of stuff that I want to get done, okay? So let's just say we're working 8 hours. So for right now, you're not working for 2 hours, okay? You're not working for 2 hours, and then this is another hour, so that's three. This is 4.5, 5, and then 10 and 15. Let's just run off to 30 minutes. 5.5 hours. And then, of course, I am probably either going to do some SEO stuff or write some blogs or do some training for the team, okay? And that's going to take up the rest of my time. So this is what we have right here. Now, let's talk about messaging people and the fact that most people say they don't have 8 hours in a day to work on their business. You don't need 8 hours in a day to work on your business. Let's just say, okay, you have an 8 hour shift, so 8 hours is out. You have 24 hours in a day, so that leaves you with 18. Hold on, don't judge me. Okay, that leaves you with 16 16 hours left, okay? 16 hours left in your day to do whatever. Let's just say you sleep for 8 hours. You sleep for 8 hours. So you're at work 8 hours, you sleep for 8 hours, you have 8 hours left. Let's just say it takes you 2 hours to go to and from work. You still have 6 hours left to work on your business. 6 hours left to work on your business. And this was 5.5 hours. Now the way that this works is you do your personal development and your audio in the morning, or you can break it up and put it in the morning and in the evening. You do your video whenever. That's 5 minutes. That's quick. Your networking is you sending out messages via Facebook, or you are going to use the other strategies that I have posted on the team training site, right? Now, if you are connecting with 100 to 300 people every single day on Facebook, you want to make sure you send maybe 25 messages an hour. So it's going to take you about 4 hours to send out 100 messages, which means for 200 messages, it'll be about 8 hours, over an 8 hour period, right? Because you're sending 25 messages per hour. What you want to do is you want to break it up, because let's just say you're doing this training right here. You can send 25 messages 2 times while you're doing this training. So you're breaking down that time. So that's 2 hours now that you have cut off from that 8 hours. So you have 6 hours of messaging left. Let's just say you're going to be networking or using another strategy that I have for you. Let's just say you're writing a blog, or you're doing a video, or you're doing additional training. You can do those messages in there, okay? It's all about you planning ahead. And I really recommend that you plan ahead the night before, because then you know what time you have in the day. Let's just say every single day you put 4 solid hours of work into your business. That allows you at least 100 people. That allows you to connect with at least 100 people. It allows you to make your video and get it out there so you can start building your YouTube channel up. And it also allows you to put that video on your blog, write a couple sentences, and put that blog out there as well. Now, I'm just going to talk a little bit about networking real quick. Networking is really important because you want to make sure that you are connecting with your Facebook friends. People aren't going to come check your stuff out if you aren't checking their stuff out. I haven't really been on Facebook recently because I've been in Facebook jail and I was just fed up with Facebook. But the thing is that Facebook marketing works. And I know right now you're probably like, I don't really want to message and what have you. But trust me, that is a great way for you to start making money and start making money now. Now, you can't just send someone a message with your link and expect them to just join. You want to be building relationships. So what you want to do is you want to hop on over to people's page. You want to engage with some of the posts that they have going on, because not only is it going to allow you to build a relationship with them, but then you're also getting exposure for yourself on their page, and you're going to start seeing that you're going to get more followers, more friend requests without even having to message. So this is another way for getting exposure. So that's why networking is so important. And networking also includes you following up with people who you may have spoken to before. So you want to go the extra mile and follow up with some of the people that you spoke to before, because trust me, when you do this and you start building up your friends list, there's going to come a time when you're not going to have to message anymore, because when you scale up to pro, you get access to how you can start using your blog to get automated traffic. When you go to LA, you get access to doing video marketing strategies. Trust me, it's going to become a lot easier. But right now, you want to make sure you get those messages out, you network, you start implementing the Instagram training, the training using IBO toolbox that is available to you, the LinkedIn training, and the different strategies that's available to you on the team website. So trust me, with 2 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day, regardless of what it is, if you plan your day ahead of time, you are going to find the time to work on your business. And just one last thing is, this is what I found from personal experience, okay? If you sit down, okay, and you have allotted those 2 hours, maybe it's after the kids have gone to sleep, maybe it's right after you got home, you're tired, but you just got to get it done. If you just put those 2 hours off to the side and you are going to sit there, you got your bottle of water, you got your snacks, whatever it is you need, and you work for 2 hours straight, that 2 hours straight where you are seriously focusing on business is worth a lot of time. So guys, listen, you can do this, because this is how I got started. This is how I got my first maybe 50 or 60 signups in ILN. This stuff works, and it's all about you just sticking with it and going through. Okay, it's just sticking with it and going through. So this is a sample of a daily agenda. I was going to save it, but I don't have to, because you're going to make your own daily agenda. And if you have not already sent me your daily agenda, then email me your agenda to this email address if you want me to look it over, and send me your groups if you haven't sent me your group as yet, so that I can check your group out and get back to you on some things that you could probably do differently, or just little tips and strategies that can help you to get become a little bit better on what you're doing. So guys, that's all for today. So go ahead, implement it, and start crushing it. Talk to you later.